Hi, this is Kim Bellisimo, and welcome to the Energy Update. It's been about 3 weeks, so we have a lot to update on and where we're going. From that full, beautiful moon last night, that was important because that was the last of 3 moons that were in a sequence from Easter. That moon, that full moon that started with Easter, was important because we were all undergoing this resurrection and aligned kind of with that calendar. And in the May moon, that month of Mary, the month of the Divine Mother, that was that second moon, and that activated within us a love. And now this last moon, yesterday, was about the moon for humanity. And we are all then more embodying our gifts. So it's very important to be very aligned with God. And if you've seen in the past week that anything in your life that is not in alignment, whether it be a relationship or certain habits with money, habits with spending, habits, just even how you eat, how you live life, how you do things, you'll notice that maybe something came up or a lot of relationships kind of tended to blow up. And that is because of alignment. So in order to be really aligned, you have to know kind of your values. And most of the time, people are looking at other people and they align themselves to those other people because they want love or they want to be validated. And so they'll start to please. But this full moon is where if something in your life is not aligned, God's going to rip it out. So that's not funny because it's painful, but let's just look at the fact of how hard it is for us, not to let go of something we know that is not good for us, but it's all we know. So it's what we cling to. And when God is trying to pull it away, tug it away and just say, can you just let it go so you can be free? And then you can really experience the love, peace, and joy from the Holy Spirit that came in last Sunday. It was 50 days since Easter, and that is where we were opening up, receiving the gifts of the Holy Spirit, being filled with the light. And this moon was so important because these energies are emanating, coming down. We can feel them. So either you are having a great time right now because you are going with the flow. That freedom flow, transform and grow is when you are aligned with God, tuned in with God, praying to God, and allowing God to come in and through. And now you'll know when you're aligned because things are easy in what you do. Things just flow and grow. But if there is something that we are just doing out of an old habit that we haven't changed or that we haven't transformed, that we haven't dealt with, which we've all been working hard at getting at all those pictures of where we've been stuck for these past 3 moons. Now we have to let go. There is no choice. So what keeps us from letting go? Well, it's that fear, it's that doubt. So even if you're in that new landscape, like a lot of my clients, new relationships or new opportunities, it's hard to drive in an area in a foreign land that you don't know. And fear and doubt can come up, even if it's something that you've always wanted. Now you're in that new space. So we have to continue to confront the fear so it will disappear and let go of that doubt. And what can blast that out is something that I call untying the knots. And so if you look at something in your life of where you have an entanglement or where you're giving yourself away in a certain area, of where maybe there is a narcissist and you just can't help yourself, but you want to just prove how great you are. Or there's other areas maybe where you're feeling lack of confidence and that self-doubt. And this moon's going to give you more of a boost, or God will give you the boost to confront it like that lion, to confront that fear or doubt so it will disappear. And so we want to untie those knots. Untying the knots kind of like through space and time, is where we can call on the Divine Mother. And if you have a situation or something that you haven't been able, a problem you haven't been able to resolve or get rid of, if you just ask Mother Mary to dissolve those knots, untie the knots in that problem, it will untie where it's entangled so you can break free, and it will provide you that support of Mother and care and love so you can be held in a transformation process, because it's always hard to change. But if we can really let go and let God, God will support us along that way. And we will then become that embodiment of that Christ light. And having Mother hold us in this new time of change. So it's so exciting, all the changes that we're going through. So if you can let go, like one of my clients was saying, it's like driving, a stick shift. When you drive a stick shift, your pedal is on the gas and on the brake, but if you jam them both, you're not going anywhere. So just put yourself in neutral, because being in neutral means that now you're not activated by the pictures maybe that you see, by the threats that you're looking at, that you can just coast down the hill and enjoy that ride, because that will take you to the other side. And I have to say that many people, they get down on themselves because I'm trying so hard, or even if they don't like something about themselves, it's not even that picture. They can clear that picture, but it's the opinion about themselves. And then that starts getting into all of these other opinions and this resistance. And when you stack on a lot of pictures, now you trap yourself in a type of purgatory, in a type of hell, where you can't break free, because these pictures control and isolate you. And so when you are aligned with God, now you're asking God, what's your will here? What is it that you want me to do? How do you want to see my life? What do you want to come through? And if we can just let go of our egos, let go of control, put it in neutral, and away we go. So I am so great. It's so great to connect with you, because it's been 3 weeks, and sending you my love. And it's such a transformative time. This week, really be focused on, if you can, because we're on the waning side of the moon, any fear and doubt, and really identifying those pictures and getting at those pictures so you can break free. So from freedom and flow, transform and grow. Love you.